Good morning, Cam.
Good morning, Matthias. How are you?
Great, thank you. And you?
Great. I'm just telling people that we're live
That's great.
because some people at 8 o'clock still in bed. I don't know how they do it. Yeah. How's it going? How's your evening?
Great. Still using the machine learning since yesterday.
Okay.
We had some people asking questions. That's good. That means they want to try. They want to see how it works. And
Of course.
I'm happy for them because it's just amazing.
Well, we smashed it out yesterday, right? We had a really good day.
Yeah.
In terms of following those. So, morning, Miss Ratwell. How you doing? Great to see you here. So yeah, we really smashed it out of the park in terms of how the signals went yesterday. And then the other thing is, Matthias, we now have a genuine alternative,
Yeah.
because what happens is it doesn't matter how good anything is. If you only have one route, then if that route fails for any reason, and lots of things can happen. We've had technology failures since we've been here. You need to go out, you need to have, there's lots of things. We're human beings after all, right? We've got lives to live. So as you know, you've been here since the day we started this journey. We used to have 4 traders, and that seemed like a really good idea, except it wasn't, and obviously, when we have different people involved, we have different scenarios in terms of how they view the market, and sometimes it confused our traders. So
Yeah.
we were all gyrating towards one particular trader, and it transpired that we ended up doing a really good deal with him, and it's been a fantastic journey, and it continues to be a fantastic journey. So when I mentioned this to you, good morning, Mohan. Hope you're well. Lovely to see you on the meeting last night. And so we wanted to introduce something that was slightly different, that actually moved the game on instead of just an alternative. So this moves the game on because obviously you generate your own signal at a time that suits you. And again, we have a lot of people that are not full-time traders, and they need to have this thing work around them. And although our signals are, in terms of the volume and the time that we cover currently, is out of this world. I mean, you could have been up at 5 o'clock, and let's say you have to go into the office at 8 o'clock. Between 5 and 7, you could have traded today because signals start coming around that time. By the way, don't quote me because I've not had a look today in terms of when they started. But around about 5 o'clock, we're looking for our first opportunities. And then sometimes if we see an opportunity even at market close, at 10 o'clock at night, we'll put that out there. So the signal service is second to none, right? Trade ideas, there's education. We're obviously here 4 hours a day to educate and work through the trades, and just dissect each and every decision that we're making. And then obviously traders are here to be able to do the same. So, but this thing here now is a genuine product that adds value to what we have, right? And I think that's what really pleases me, is that you can now trade much more at your terms, and a time that suits you. So that's my take on it, and that's what sold it to me. I mean, the team behind it is fantastic. Obviously, Matthias, you've met them now a few times with me, including the founder, the guy that designed it all. And you guys will meet him at some stage. Diary's just really rampant and busy right now. So we couldn't get him on the meeting last night. If we don't get him on a meeting because the time doesn't allow, then we'll get a video and get him to just introduce the system, so you know who there's a face behind the system. But I really genuinely think that it's an opportunity. Number one is, I think it's an opportunity for people to succeed at trading, doing what we're doing here. I think that's the big plus for me, is that to be able to do this. And my own trading, and we've discussed it now, our own trading's improved immensely since we started coming here. So I'm hoping that the people that are here find genuine value in what we're doing. So you're going to bring up one of these signals now?
I just brought one of those signals straight away. We don't have any signals, and that is
Okay.
from the machine learning. As you
Yeah.
can see, a strong signal, but don't go for it. We already reached CP1.
Yeah. Is it a buy? Can you just walk us through? There's a green light, which means it's something that you really should look at.
It's a sell. It's a sell, as you
Okay.
can see, 74% on the sell. On the direction, 81 overall setup
Yeah.
score, and machine learning 84. As you can see,
Yeah.
that went straight away to TP1, nearly between TP1 and TP2.
Yeah.
As soon as I generate that, you can see the range. The
Yeah.
range was 21, 26, 22, 38, and we were on the range, and it straight away went to TP1.
Yes.
As you can see, the power, because I'm doing the 5 minutes, as you can see here on the top, you can see the 5 minutes, the time frame that you select, and then you can see the mode as well here on the bottom, is standard. You can use that 5 minutes, and you can use the 15 minutes as well, is standard. They are good.
Morning, Vipul. Congratulations on opening your PU Prime account. We need that as a broker. You already should be, if you're in our Telegram group, Mateus will walk you through it. If you're in the Telegram group, then you should be in the TWK VIP group, which is where these particular ideas appear. So if you're not there, just drop Mateus a message, and we will allow access. You should already have it, to be honest with you, but maybe you don't know where to find it. So go to Telegram, look for TWK VIP. You're already in that group. Mateus, is that right?
Yeah, you go to the TWK community. If you scan the QR code, you can go for our community. And if you are not on the VIP yet, let me know. Reach out to us. You have our number, and I can support you on that. But the PU Prime needs to be under our structure. If you had PU Prime before, that doesn't work. You need to open with our link. Okay? If you had one previously, we will send you one
email
template email to send to the account manager.
Yeah, I'll get that done this morning, Mateus. I don't think you have his email address and stuff like that, so I'll get that done.
I don't have.
Yeah. Vipul, what you need to do is you need to email my account manager. I'm going to do that for you guys now, okay? Give me 5 minutes. I'll get that done, then we'll send it out to you.
And you in a WhatsApp group with me and Cam Vipul, I can guide you through there, okay? I'm refreshing again, guys. Another 5 minutes passed. Let's see where we are now. As you can see, it's still a strong sell. It's telling us on that range point we can still sell. And again, you need to be very fast. TP1 again. Just see the range. The first thing you need to see is where your price is. You can see the current price is on the top. I will just select that for you to see. That's the current price. And the best entry point between 22.39, 23.51. As you can see, that is the entry point. And then you need to see the stop loss for sure. Remember, we place the trade, we put stop loss, we take the profit. Sometimes here on the scalping strategy, you will take the profits. You will not have even time to put the stop loss. But stop loss is priority for you. You protect your capital. Then you go for TP. And as you can see, the range is really narrow. It's not a wide range. Be mindful of that. Hello, Mohan. Send me a screenshot of what you're seeing on your bot. Maybe we already taking the permission out. I will double check that as well. If you don't have account with Pure Prime, you need to open one account with Pure Prime, Mohan. And don't keep chasing the signal, guys. If you book the profits, that's it. And when you are in profit already, you can book profits, TP1, and move your stop loss to break even, your entry point. Okay, that's another way to keep protecting your capital as well. As you can see, the last signal I shared with you, TP2. And we will refresh again. It's still sell, guys, between 90, 19, 21, 20, 29. Check the stop loss. As you can see, it's straight away, fast again. You enter, you put stop loss. And then you close it in profit. As you can see, went nearby the stop loss. That entry was perfect. And again in profit.
That was Ripple, wasn't it? Matthias?
Yeah.
Ripple onboarding. Okay, Ripple, I've sent you the message in our onboarding. And Matthias, I'm going to send it to you separately as something to send out. I'm putting to our...
Okay.
Maybe worth adding to the links.
Yeah, I will put on the PDF.
Yeah.
And that PDF is step by step.
Yeah. Okay. So I've sent that to you as well.
Yeah.
All right. So that part's done, guys. So all good stuff. Yeah.
Let's wait 1 minute and refresh again. If we don't have signals, we will keep doing that for now. We still sell, guys, as you can see there. Have the entry point 21.83, 22.90. Have the best entry, and then you have the stop loss 24. And first TP, you can put even 20, 19.85.
No, your bot doesn't say that, Mohan. You just need to refresh it. Have you answered that, Mohan?
Yeah, I told him to send me
Sorry?
to send me a screenshot. I don't know if they are taking
No,
the...
you're just doing something wrong. Yeah, I'm using it right now. It doesn't do that. We have no idea of the expertise of the team that's behind this thing. I mean, we're talking Ministry of Defense. This man advises governments on cybersecurity. So unless Telegram's down, that server won't be down. That's good. I'm just going to go and see the tradies and see what they're up to today.
Yeah.
A few minutes, yeah.
As you can see, you got on the range and you should be positive now. You can always move your stop loss to break even and book some profits, guys. Don't leave the money there. It's scalping. And then you can wait for TP2, TP3, but stop loss break even and protect your capital and book some profits. In profits, I'm booking my profits. What about you? Hope so you got TP1 on that one, at least, but went to TP2 already. Okay, that's the power of the signal, guys. Very fast. We had time to enter on the zone because that came to near by 23.44 and the stop loss was 24. That's very close to the stop loss, as you can see. Sometimes because the range is so narrow, the range is not big. You can always give more room if you want to, but if you want to put the stop loss, put the entry point on that range that they gave you and you go for it. I put 2 entries. I put one straight away on 22 and another one 23. Those are my 2 entries on that trade. And straight away I put the stop loss. If it goes to stop loss, goes to stop loss. Stop loss is to protect yourself. It's not to do anything other than give us information and protect yourself. Okay, if you are still on that trade, you can put stop loss at break even. Like on my case, I can put stop loss on my best entry. I can keep the 23 entry and take the another one fully. I just keep my best entry, by the way. If I want to go to TP4, TP5, and make it simple, especially on the range. Have a range so narrow, so small, you need to be quicker, okay? And book the profits. As you can see now, we are hanging around. No, it's going to TP3. It's going towards TP3. If you want to keep that, amazing. Let me refresh. Sorry, I forgot about that. Need to get used to it. Okay, that's yellow. It's yellow and we are between 18 and 19, 50s. You can place the trade. And the stop loss 20, 73. I don't know if you can see properly those numbers on the screen, but TP1 45.16. Oh, we had a signal. Or just update. It's just update. Okay. As you can see on that countdown on the 1 minute, when it generates that signal, if you jump on it straight away, you are in TP1 already. You need to be very fast, very quick. But if you do that faster enough, you'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, that is on TP1. Let's see if we have any signals on the manual trading from the trading team. Not for now. And don't keep re-enter, guys. If you reach TP1, TP2 already, don't keep re-enter the same trade, okay? Refresh again after 5 minutes and generate a new signal. Don't keep jumping on the same signal over and over. That's not the way we do, okay? Yes. As you can see, the yellow was powerful as well. 78, 74, and 89. That's a very strong signal, guys. Even if it's yellow there. I had some questions this morning, early morning. Someone was asking me about the yellow and the numbers on the top. If it's still 65 and some of them are 70 and especially 8s, that is a very strong signal. Okay, as you can see on that signal now, if you hold it, you are in nearly TP3 now, nearly TP3 on the same signal. Okay, and it's yellow, it's not even green. But as much as you do, you will get used to it. But as you can see, 89% on machine learning score. That is strong signal, even if we don't have the green dot on the top. Okay, that was a very good signal, a very good profit. As you can see, we are TP3. If you check the numbers here, 16, 14, 12, we are already on TP3 now. Let's refresh. It's still a strong sell for me, guys. As you can see, we have the range, the new range. Between those numbers. And for me, it's still strong because as you can see, 80% on directional confidence and 91 on machine learning. It's still a strong signal for sell. And you just, as you can see, TP1 already. Book your profits, move your stop loss to break even. And then you can go for TP2, TP3 if you want to hold it. But it's good profit straight away. As you can see, scalping. Press the button, move stop loss, move for the entry point. And especially with MetaTrader 5, if you're using on your phone, it's very easy to do with your fingers. You just need to be quicker. I told on the live yesterday, you'll be more agile with your fingers and you'll be faster. Let's come to the range and let's wait for the next signal. We delivered that already. Don't keep chasing. If you're on the buy limits on our community, we had only some updates there. At risk free at 45.12. As you can see here, don't keep chasing this signal. That can go to stop loss now. We already delivered that last signal, went to TP1 straight away, nearly TP2.
So can I just ask you something, Mateus, for everybody's sake? So I've got the signal up, right? So all I need to do is I don't need to do anything other than refresh every time I join.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't need a new signal. I just do I still have to press standard 15 or standard 5 or not?
No, that will keep the last one that you use already.
Okay.
Let's
so
say you want 5 minutes always.
Yeah.
If you press refresh, will be on 5 minutes. Will be refreshing
it goes
on
to
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing about it is that it's got a yellow light, but it's got 80% stop confidence.
Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it?
If you're still strong, like I said, look, the signal before that one was 90 something, 80 and 70 on the middle. And we wait for it, that went to TP3 straight away.
Yeah.
And now
Incredible.
that last one was delivered already. We went to TP1. I'm just waiting for the 5 minutes to refresh again. And then we will get a new signal.
Brilliant.
And as you can see, we didn't have stop loss yet. If you are booking the profits at TP1 and moving stop loss to break even. If you're doing that all the time, you didn't reach any stop loss at all.
Incredible stuff. So how are you guys finding it? Give us some feedback. Have any of you traded on this this morning? What are your thoughts? There's 7, 8, 10 of you on. So let's have some comments, guys.
The sell is still strong, guys.
And what are you thinking? If you can't take the signals yet for whatever reason, what are your thoughts when you're looking at this now, in terms of anything that we've seen before this? Because we've been looking at this for about 3 or 4 months now. Well, I've been looking at it for 3 or 4 months, and it takes a little while. So I know it's a little bit overwhelming when you first start, and I was very, very in that camp. I thought, good God, what is this? And then I saw it a few more times. And of course, the thing is, obviously, I get a lot of these opportunities that come along, and most of them are rubbish. And then if they're any good, and I think let's go to the next stage, I normally involve Mateus and say, look, take what your thoughts. And so I was already testing a really good system of automation, but they still haven't launched. The last time I spoke to them, they said we're a couple of weeks away. They've been doing this on a demo account, which they didn't actually tell me about to begin with. What they said was, you know, we're doing this. I said, let me get involved. Send me the links. So send me the links. And I said, I said, oh, we're still in the demo mode for an account. So I hadn't quite realized that they were still there, which is fine. They want to test and they want to make sure it's right before they send it out to be able to be attached to live accounts. But that's something, again, that's coming down the road for you guys to help you to trade. But in the meantime, I said to Mateus, why don't you test this one out? And every day he was like making money and he was like telling me, oh, this is amazing. And then I used it yesterday for the first time properly in anger. And it's absolutely incredible system. You're still responsible, you can still lose money. Okay? So don't forget the steps. And what are those steps? Place the trade, place your stop loss, place your TP, manage your trade. Okay? So the market, this thing doesn't change the market. The market can still be volatile. It can still come and bite you on the backside. You know, there's a sting in the tail of this market, and it always has been. But that's what we love about it, the volatility. So I'm going to read something now. I always talk to you about news moving the market. So this morning, there's a guy who's written this. So it's in the Dow Jones Newswires. So, you know, authoritative organization said, likely to caught in a broad range trading phase, charts show. Yeah, this is the market now. Gold is likely caught in a broad range phase between 4,171 and 4,889. There's still quite a broad, about $700 worth, about 7,000 pips an ounce based on charts. It says Kwek Sarlang of UOB's Global Economics and Market Research in a report. On the downside, gold could continue to edge lower, but based on the current momentum, any decline is unlikely to threaten the key weekly support of 4,171 an ounce. The senior technical analyst says, on the upside, resistance is at the weekly Ikemichu Cloud's top, which is currently 4,758 an ounce. A break above this isn't ruled out, but given that the weekly moving average divergence is deep in negative territory, even I don't know what that really means. Any advance is unlikely to challenge the 4,889 an ounce. The strategies at spot gold is 0.1% lower, blah, blah, blah. So it's always in a range. That's the key fact, actually. There's always a range. It doesn't matter how wide it is, but there's always a range that the metal's in. And it just gives you some kind of background for reading in terms of what they think is happening with the market. I think it's trapped with the Iran and US war and inflation fears. I think those are the two key things that are keeping the price of it where it is at this moment in time. I certainly think it will move significantly higher, maybe around the 5,000 mark the day this ceasefire or the war is ending. And again, I've been saying for a few weeks now, I think they're all exhausted, just want to save face. We don't really care about that. It is what it is. I think we'll just hear an announcement one day. Just make sure you're not getting caught in longs and shorts without the proper protection of the stop losses and TPs, because I think they will be hit one day and there will be a movement. Personally, I'm on the side of the market going up, but that means nothing. That's just me, right? And as I'm often told by my trading team, that feelings and all those kind of words are very foreign to them. And that's it really. So, you know, you've got this new tool now. So what do you think? Apart from the last comment by Mohan, which was 811, we haven't heard from you guys. What are you thinking? Tell me, are you looking at it? And what are your thoughts? Do you think it can genuinely help you with your trading? And if you want to come on camera, don't be shy.
I'm just putting applause to say TP rich.
Brilliant. I didn't think it was for me.
TP rich, yeah.
Our house is quiet. I'm going to go and make a coffee for the tradies. Coming up to 9 o'clock. Perhaps it's time for a coffee break. See you guys at about 5.
See you. As you can see, the last signal, guys, is giving you that range. We went straight away to GP. Not straight away. It's still some pipettes to get to GP1, but I was on the signal before. I refresh. I was holding that and went to GP1. Okay, and the last one I refresh is still not on GP1, but sometimes if you are positive already, guys, nearby GP1, just close it, just book some profits and get the habit of putting stop loss at break even. Why? Because every 5 minutes, if you want to, every 5 minutes you can refresh and get a new signal if you're trading on that time frame, and then you will have another signal. Why you want to get stuck in one signal if you can generate more? You know what I mean? How many cells we have since we started to sharing that? A lot of cells. That means you can go and sell again if you are at break even. You refresh and get a new signal, a new opportunity, and you just keep doing that. And then maybe you will have a better entry on the next one. Okay, I want you to have that mindset to protect your capital, because it's plenty of opportunity, but the risk is still there. Like Cam was saying, the risk is still there. You need to protect your capital. Okay. And if you keep moving stop loss to break even, of course, the range is so narrow. If you are positive, book some profits as well. Don't leave the money there. But it is a massive potential here, guys. Okay, I just want you to have that in mind. Don't be greedy. Keep booking profits and protect yourself. Moving stop loss, putting the stop loss for sure. The first thing you need to do is put the stop loss as well. That's to protect yourself. And then as soon as you are in a profit, you're happy with that, book some profits and move your stop loss to break even. Okay, you saw the range here on the morning. Some of the trades from 22 went straight away to 12 in less than 10 minutes. We reached TP2, TP3s. Most of them are reaching TP1. We are not going to stop loss yet. I didn't have any stop loss going for TP1 and doing what I'm telling you I'm doing, moving stop loss to break even and protect my capital. I'm just getting another TP1. Let's see if it goes or not. But on that case, I'm happy with the profits. I will make sure I move my stop loss to break even and I book some profits. Is scalping, guys, especially if we are using that 5 minute time frame, scalping, we need to be fast. Okay. You can see I'm going nearby my TP. You see that the TP profit is now 40, 20. Let me move a little bit. we missed the skip here to see what the market is doing. More or less the same. It's still think that is a sell. Stop loss 18 is more or less the same signal as we had before, but I refreshed that late. Don't get that signal now because I refreshed that late. As you can see that if I refresh straight away on 45, that means the signal went to TP1. If you enter now, you are at risk because the signal is already delivered. We already have the TP. Okay. The things we can do is waiting for another 5 minutes. Let's refresh again here on the 50. Let's wait for that 1 minute to finish and we will get a new signal. New signal 64, 70, 69. It's not a strong signal. I will not go for it, guys. Can go straight away to TP2, TP3, but for me, on my point of view, it's not a strong signal. But as you can see, it straight away went to TP1. TP1 is covered. But on my point of view, it's not strong enough because you saw the signals we had on the mornings. We had a very nice signal all the way. And for me, it's not strong enough to go for it. Okay, as you can see, is going to stop loss. 19. Yeah, that's... If it keeps pushing up, we'll go to stop loss. But before went to stop loss, that was in TP1 already. As you can see, stop loss on that one. I didn't went to that one. I saw the numbers and went to TP1 straight away. If you enter it, you could book profits on TP1. but then went to stop loss. As you can see, it was not strong enough for me. Didn't align with my points, and especially because machine learning is under 70. That was my point. Even if the direction confidence was 65 plus and the machine learning had like 70 plus, then I will go for it. But as you can see, 64, 70 and 69 is 2 points that's confirmed that could be a change of direction, and it's happening now. It's changing the direction, went all the way to the top. And even if you put your hard stop, that's, I don't like hard stop. I like the stop loss, normal stop loss. I don't like the hard stop. As you can see, if you put your hard stop, you nearly reach your hard stop right now. Nearly. That's why I don't use the hard stop. I keep simple, keep on the stop loss. If I take that trade, I will keep the stop loss. I will be at 20 and I will be out of it. 2021, because as you can see, 20.74. 20.74 is, for me, is 21. I can put at 21 the stop loss. I'm always trying to take that decimal. As you can see, if it's 45, 18, 60, I will round on that to 50. And if it's 1965, I will round on that to 50 as well. I always try to put that straight number. It's easy for when you placing the trades, putting stop loss, all those things. If you put the hard stop on that trade, you're still there. You're still surviving now. But it's just surviving. If that price doesn't come back all the way to that range, you'll be out of the trade at hard stop. Okay? That's why we can refresh every 5 minutes. Look, we're talking now, nearly another 5 minutes pass. That means you can refresh again and see if we changing the direction, if it's going up now, or if it's still coming down with a strong signal. That was not strong at all. That I told you. And we still have 10 seconds to refresh. I will refresh now and we will see if we have a strong signal. Neutral. Don't do anything. When it's neutral, we keep watching. We had plenty of opportunities on the morning already, on the last hour. I think so. We reached plenty of TP1s, TP2s, and one or two of them TP3. Okay? Don't rush. If it's neutral, we just wait and watch. As you can see there, they are telling us just watch for now. 50%, 58, 50. That is very low for any. And if you see the entry points, you can see is a sell because the price is 20, 19, 22, 22, 43, 23, 25. That's a buy. I'm sorry, it's a buy. If we follow what they are saying there, even if it's neutral on the top, will be a buy because the TPs are going up. And the stop loss is under. As you can see, even if it's neutral, you can see the direction that signal is going. It's a buy, but it's neutral. That means don't do anything. Wait for the next 5 minutes, and then you can have a break. You can imagine you pressing the button every 5 minutes as well. It's insane. It's good to have a break. Your brain needs to rest time to time as well. Just checking the updates on the manual trading team. As you can see on the last hour, if we have been here, you just keep holding your trades from the morning session. If you didn't place those trades on the manual side of it, you'll be just waiting. That is the best thing we have, that now we can generate the signals and place the trades while we are waiting for a new signal from the manual trading team. Okay. Okay. Machine learning is still neutral, guys. It's still neutral. I'm not doing anything. I have another 5 minutes to rest. As you can see, if you watch the numbers, it's still going up. If you have the hard stop on the last sell, the hard stop will be around 24, 23 something. I don't remember now because I am out of that, but was 23 something. Let's wait for that. It's the last minute, guys. We will be able to refresh properly now on the hour, the 5 minutes if you want. On the 15, you can have the big picture of it. For now, it's neutral. We are not doing anything. We're just waiting patient to refresh again. Sell 70, 70, 68. Yeah, I will go for it. See the range 1920, 1920. We are on the nice range. And TP1 on that one, 1793. That you can even put 18 if you want. And the stop loss is at 22. It's nearly there. I will put a little bit more on that one. I'll put between one and the another one. I will put 22, 22, 23. That was the top we reached before. I'm moving my stop loss to entry point. I'm booking some profits nearly at TP1. We nearly reached TP1 and now it's coming back. Let me know, guys, if you're doing that. I think so. He's removing the stress if you put in the stop loss at break even, removing the emotions, make that mechanical approach. And when you do one thing, keep doing that over and over. Okay. Like I said, we can refresh every 5 minutes. If you lose one because went to break even, it's not a big deal, you know. And book the profits. If you book some profits right now, it's nearby that point that we want. You can keep the rest to GP2, GP3, but book the profits. Great.
Yeah, good. So which signals have we been following for the last 10 minutes?
The last hour, because we didn't have any updates on the another one.
Really?
Every 5 minutes.
What a wonderful. Yeah. So yeah, we've done TP2, hit 110 on that. But yeah, since
it's just updates.
Since I left.
It's just updates, yeah.
My question is, are you making money? Yeah, we've still got to sell 71%. I've just refreshed it.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I'm late on this morning. On 5 minutes. Are we on the 5 minutes or the 15 minutes, Matthias?
5 minutes.
We're on the 5 minutes, Ian.
Oh, I just saw now. Yeah, 5 minutes. And we will have a new candle now in 5 minutes. I will refresh again. We still have 20 seconds left. 20, yeah. And can you see that, guys? We nearly reached TP1 on another one. I told you, move your stop loss to break even, book some profits. And now if you haven't done, you reach your stop loss and it's going towards your hard stop if you put in hard stop. I don't recommend you. Keep it simple. Go for, as you can see, the market is changing direction now. We have a new signal in buy. And don't keep holding yourselves as well when we have signals in buy, okay? It's still not strong signal yet. It's 60, 66, 64. But that is giving you updates. The market could change direction and you don't want to be in a sell, okay? It's powerful, but you need to use that wisely as well, okay?
He replied to Adam at the same time. I was just looking at his message. He said it couldn't log on. I tried to log on. It was absolutely fine.
Okay. We did the same, yeah.
Yeah.
I
At
just
least we have the
specified that.
access.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm really glad because obviously since last night, a lot of people have opened their accounts with PU Prime. I think it's going to be a real opportunity for us to move the signals game on, if you like. Because I'm using them yesterday. It's a very relaxing environment because I suppose because you're instigating the thing with pushing the button instead of it just coming back at you, you're drawing it out. So I found that to be really good. And then I think I can trade more and to suit me rather than to suit the system. So it's going to be good. I'm really happy that you guys are taking it on board and you're opening your accounts. I'm funding them, obviously. And then we've got a piece of software which we spoke about last night that is only available on a desktop where you can actually see how many trades you've taken and average trades length and all sorts of things of metrics that you can actually download and see in terms of how your trading is yourself. So it's a wonderful, wonderful system. There's a lot of tech that's gone behind it.
I'm refreshing again. Let's see. Oh no, it's still 1 minute. I'm sorry. Not yet.
So how do you know then it's still 1 minute, Mateus? Because it doesn't refresh? Doesn't change?
Oh no. We can refresh straight away at any point. But because we are using the 5 minutes, we need to stick with the rules every 5 minutes.
Okay.
So now it's 9.
I was on the 15. Yeah, I was on the 15. So
9.
you just wait till 9:10, right?
Yeah, 9:10. And if you're using the 15, you need to wait for the 15. We can ask those questions as well for the developer, why we need to wait for those exactly time. But it is what it is. It's the way they teach us. We just keep that simple.
Okay, we're going to prepare for a sell from our trader.
Okay.
The team, sell gold. So they're selling. And so now it's really interesting because I've got a buy signal from my new system.
Yeah.
So this will be interesting.
Let me minimize that.
Yeah, let's see what the market does, Mateus. Should we share?
Yeah, let's share the graphics.
Yeah, we haven't done this morning. So, as we said, what we do is we come onto when we come initially in, look at the day, see what it's been doing overnight. So, yesterday was buying, it turned out to be a buying day. So it's selling today, and that's the range, 4,511 to 4,570. So again, about 600 pips there. Unheard of a few years ago. Then I normally go to the day, and you should be doing this. All of you should be doing this. So look at the range on the day, what it's doing. Sorry, on the hour, it's buying now. So it peaked there. So we didn't have 572. So the peak is showing it as actually 70 for the day, which is really interesting. Why it's doing that? Oh, sorry, it's 571 is there. So that's what I can see on my chart. So we've got a buying hour, and then we look at the 1 minute. So that's buying quite nicely. SL hit with our trader. So that's 1-0 to the tech.
I went for the buy because I saw the 1 hour on is going up. I reached
Yeah.
TP.
Yeah. Most of the time, those views will not be opposing. Okay, just happen that it's Sod's law that we're using that this morning, and we're gonna sell a signal. But just do a sanity check then. If they come in at the same time, just do a sanity check and think, right, what's it going to do? Like Matthias said, and this is what the charts are really good for. So you would have seen that it's rising, rising, rising. Is it likely to come back? And on the 5 minutes, you can actually see it that it's probably it hit that peak there. It could go for that one next if it So the lower points. So this is what your chart's for. Just it's the sat nav might be sending you down again, but you've got eyes to see, right? So you wouldn't just drive straight into it. Then failed. Yeah, it did fail.
Well done, Ian. You look at the chart as well. Well done.
I like it. There you go. The butt wins 1-0. I said that's exactly what I just said.
Because I refresh on the time that we had the signal, and I saw the machine learning score was higher, and also, like Cam was saying, we are looking on the charts and we can see the potential of the buy because of the 1 hour. That's why you make your decision, you make your call, and we can be winning on both of them sometimes because the range on the buy is really small and the range on the sell is bigger. That means we can go on the buy, close profits, and enter on the sell. It is completely fine as well. But
okay, so that's a previous update. That's really strange because 99% of the signals that we get are buys, and for him to do a sell it today, I'm thinking, what's going on here?
Yeah. No, we had one on early morning as well, one sell and went to break even.
Yeah. So the bot's winning indeed this morning. What I think will happen is that you guys will have a preference, and you'll probably go that way, and large percentage of your trades. I mean, this morning we weren't receiving any signals at the time, so as we said, right, now we can talk about this because obviously we've got some time. And that's what we did. We took advantage of that, and that's what we should do, right? So it's been great. I'm being summoned by the contractors, so give me 5 minutes.
Yeah. As you can see, I refresh again. It's still on range, but that's nearly went to TP1. It's completely up to you if you want to take that one. But if you do, stop loss. I still think it's a strong buy now. Yeah, TP1. TP1 is going to TP2. But TP1, 70% as you can see. If you refresh that on the 5 minutes. Let me put that for you. You can see as well. Now we went to TP1 already on that one. Is on my point of view, the signal is done now. If it comes back to the range, it's completely up to you if you want to take it or not. I don't do, because the spike was great already on the buy. It's still a strong buy on machine learning. As you can see, 87. But don't keep chasing the same signal. Wait for the next one. If you book your profits already, wait for the next one, and don't have the FOMO of missing out, fear of missing out. When you think, oh, that can go to GP3, can go to the moon, can go, but you don't care because you book your profits already. Just wait for the next one. Now the best thing, we know we can generate another signal on the next 5 minutes. Okay, you don't need to keep waiting 1 hour sometimes for the next signal. That means you cannot be sitting on your hand if you want to place the signal, the next one, and sometimes it's more or less the same. As you can see on the next signal, we still have 1 minute, 2 minutes for the next signal. Yeah, but you will see sometimes it's more or less the same range, and then you can get GP1 again. It's just mind-blowing what we can do with that. What I have been doing on those 3 weeks that I was telling Cam, we need to share that with the community. Like Cam was saying, we will not get the same deals for ourselves, for the team, but in other hand, it's for you to make money, guys. If you're making money, if you have something that's stable that you can do at any point on the day, that is what we want. As you can see now, I told you, don't keep chasing. Is for that. Because of that is coming to the stop loss. And then if you want to put a hard stop, it's completely up to you, but you don't need to. If you put the stop loss, will be how many pips on that case? The stop loss 32, sometimes the less than 10 pips, the stop loss. Okay, and then we just refresh again. Now we can prepare to refresh. It's nearly time. Let's refresh and we see if the buy is still strong. And the buy is still strong. On my point of view, look, 67, 73. It's not as huge, strong, but that easily can go for GP1. Then go for GP1, book your profits, and that's it. Okay? Situations like that, you saw on this morning, we had something similar, 67, 65, and 71, and we went to TP3. Okay? On that signal, on the morning, early morning. That means that easily can go for GP2. And we have been on the top already. We have been at 36. That means TP3 can be there as well. But we never know if that will retrace to the top. If you want to enter, you enter for GP1 for sure. And move your stop loss to break even as soon as you can. Especially on the yellow ones, okay? But if you get the habit to do that, move your stop loss to break even all the time, you will be absolutely fine. Okay? If you get the habit of moving your stop loss to break even, and sometimes you didn't even have the time to place, to put the stop loss, go edit and put the entry point as a stop loss when you are in profit. And if you keep doing that, it's scalping, you'll be absolutely fine. Okay, let's see the stop loss on that one, 27.67 is still hanging there on the 30. is on the entry points now. As you can see, we came back to 29 and now it's going up. TP1 on that one is 32.20. If you put 32, it will be absolutely fine. I always try to make it simple. But that is a signal for me for TP1. And if I see that is a struggle on the range, I will close my trades on break even. Or as you can see, it's going now. But if I see struggle, I will close the trade. And that's it. I will not wait for stop loss or anything like that, or GP. Okay. That trade is going well for us. It's 31.50 now. If you want to book profits, now is the time. Nearly TP1. TP1, guys, as I say to you, especially when we have like the points like that, 67, 65, 71, you can book your profit and that's it. If you want to hold for GP2, GP3, it's absolutely fine. Move your stop loss to break even now, and that's it. Nearly on GP2 on that one.
Yes. Yeah.
I hope so. You're booking some profits, guys. Moving stop loss to break even. That is the key. TP2 now. TP2. Let me know in the comments if you booked that profit. And let's refresh. Yeah, the buy is still strong. You see the new range now. As you can see, your stop loss is more or less on your entry point. The new range that I just refresh, that is teaching you how to move your stop loss to break even. As you see the new signal.
So it's 27 minutes past. If I'm on the 5 minutes, I should refresh at 9:30, right? So every 5 minutes I can refresh. If I'm on the 5 minutes. Yeah, okay.
as you can see on that signal, you had the stop loss at 30.62. If you're using your stop loss, that is the first stop loss that we got.
Okay, and Mateus,
all the mornings.
if I had not refreshed for the last 15-20 minutes and I pressed the button, so I'll get the latest 5-minute update, won't I? The one that was
Yeah,
last, the one
that's
that came in
it.
at 9. Okay.
You will get, even if you refresh every 1 minute, that will change every time.
Okay.
That will
But you shouldn't.
refresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you put the hard stop, when the range is very tiny, like we have, sometimes you can use between the hard stop and the stop loss. Instead to put 30 or 27, you can put 28, 29, and you give some room for the trades to breathe as well, if you want to, guys. Okay.
Yeah. And
if you have a very good,
sorry,
I'm sorry. No,
the broker
okay.
doesn't like VPN, so that's why I'm not getting, couldn't get into his account. So we just discovered that. So if you're using a VPN, you can't log on. That's a piece.
With Vantage, I had that issue as well on the past. Using VPN,
well, the brokers
they
have
don't
got
allow
every
you.
right to block you because because one of the things they use to verify your login is your IP address.
Yeah.
Right. So if I log in from somewhere else, or if you log in from somewhere else, you will get an email saying log in from a different location or something detected.
Yeah.
So it's for your own security that they want to know that your IP address is taken. Obviously, it makes life easier. I was saying to my traders when I was trying to transfer some funds to them. I was in India, and I was thinking, I wonder what the bank's going to do here. And what they actually did was say, we just need to identify you. So I had to do a screenshot, a photo thing of myself. And then they said, we'll verify you and we'll come back to you. And a couple of hours later, they said, yeah, all good to go. You can make those transfers. So it only protects ourselves, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. As you can see, I will refresh again, but the last signal, if you put the stop loss a little bit between the hard stop and normal stop loss, you'll be absolutely fine. You book some profits already. Otherwise,
did you say
will be a tiny.
Did you say you hit stop loss this morning on the system?
Yeah, just on the last one.
Okay.
On the last
on a buy
one,
or a sell, was it?
On the buy, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like I said, the range is very tiny. Sometimes you need to play with the stop loss and the hard stop, especially doing the scalping like we are doing now.
Yeah.
As you can see on that one, we're still on the range, and you can put your stop loss. Look, 32.50. If you want, you can put 31 because it's between the hard stop. But that is coming now. I think so. Went to TP or not? Went to TP, that one. I don't think so. But as you can see, we have less hard stop than stop loss. I don't recommend you to take hard stop all the time because will be more pips. But that buy is still strong for me because 75 and 85 maybe will be not that 5 minutes next one, but let's see. And will be stop loss, guys. That's why you need to protect your capital, okay? As you can see, the range, that's why I like when you're doing by yourself to use the 50 minutes. You have a better range as well. You have a big range. You can see the stop loss at 24, hard stop at 18, and then the best entries. You have the range there, and it's still coming down on that range. It's not there yet, but then you have the 50 minutes to do that signal as well. You don't rush on the 5 minutes. 5 minutes is scalping. You need to get in and get out. Okay, and I just, as you can see, if you put on the 50 minutes, you can see here on the top is 50 minutes. I changed that. Now it's 50 minutes. But that gives you the view of where the market is going as well. It's not as strong as I like to see that, but it's still there. And then sometimes you just need to wait. We had plenty of signals, very good ones, green, yellow, strong yellows. And now the yellow is not getting that strong. The number is, but we have a buy on the manual trading that will help you.
Yeah.
To have the picture.
And it's great. If you have notifications turned on for your manual trading, then you'll see that flash on your screen. Yeah, buy gold. I've got the signal there. I'm on the bot signal, and then obviously that flashes up and the notification comes, so you know. So you could saddle both of these. Obviously, you've got a different broker to use, but it is what it is. That could be your growth account. One could be your income account. Wanted to bring something to your attention. We were trading last night. I've never noticed it before, probably because I've never done it before, but on a Wednesday night, the broker fees literally double. So we had a couple of open trades on the algorithmic trading, which really just wiped out almost everybody's profits, which is really, really annoying. So those are the voice notes that I was listening to the account manager at Star Trader, because I've been chasing it up with the team and everybody saying what's going on here. So I, on my last two trades last night, made about £130, but it caused me a loss of £9 after the swap fees were taken, which is horrendous. Like 60, I made like 65 quid, let's say, and it was like £67.50 or £68 was the swap fee, which is, but apparently every broker doubles the swap fee on a Wednesday night. I don't know why that is, but that's what they're a law unto themselves. But I always put this down to the cost of doing business. You can't avoid those things. They're going to happen. It's going to be spreads. It's going to be broker fees. It's going to be all sorts of things, right? So as long as you're a profitable trader, you just concentrate on that. But just a point of note on a Wednesday night, if the market's coming to close, the other thing they're doing is something called dynamic leveraging on our accounts. So you've had an email for that. Wants to look at my belly. Had an email for that. Which tells you that certain times of the market volatility, that they can put your leverage down from 500 to 1 to 200 to 1. Again, it's designed to protect them, and it's designed to protect us. So it's not a bad thing. So just things to be aware of that we can then work and adapt to trading in that.
Oh, we lost your camera cam.
Okay, it's got a mind of its own, this thing has. Honestly. Just does what he likes. What happened to those? Look, I'm at an angle now. Why am I at an angle? Why do you think I'm not straight? Matthias, I don't know about this camera.
Quality is good, and the quality is really good.
Quality is amazing.
As you can see, we are risk free at 27. Movie stop loss to 27. and book some profits if you have a good entry, okay? And now it's perfect. Kind of.
Now it's tracking me. It's tracking me now. So
Yeah.
it's weird. It's weird.
TP1.
Brilliant.
Now we are
So
nearly
back
on
on
TP.
form.
Yeah, we're nearly on TP2 on the last signal, on the machine learning, and TP1 on the manual trading.
It's a, they disagree with each other because usually you'd get them. 99.9% of the time you'll find them in agreement.
Yeah. As you can see, guys, book your profits is all the way back to the risk-free entry. Let us know how you're doing this morning. If you make some profits, that's the aim of the game, guys. Will be some stop loss. That's part of the game as well. But the main thing is to keep booking profits, okay? Stop loss is there to protect yourself. Hello, Bondari. Are you on our Telegram group? Are you using the VIP machine learning? Let me know. Prepare for a buy. If you want to be on the community, just scan the QR code. You'll be on the Telegram community and you can reach out to Khan on the community as well. If you go on the pinned message on the top, you will find the website, you'll find how to open your account, and also you'll be able to connect with Khan directly with Khan. Okay. Otherwise, you can use that banner I will put here now. You will have the number you need to connect with.
Boundary Buzz, that's a very interesting name. That made me smile. How are you, buddy? Hope all's well. Great. Thanks for joining us. We're live every day, by the way, from 8 till 10, and then from 1 till 3, Monday to Thursday. We don't do a Friday afternoon. I don't know why we decided to do that, but that's what we did. So we do this. So really, it's to break down trades, take trades.
We lost you again. Something is happening with your camera today.
It just does that.
She's playing with you.
Why? It's got this it's like a pivot, like a widget thing. So it just flips on itself and just faces inwards and turns itself off. Which is, I don't know why it does it, because I press it to reconnect and it just couldn't reconnect. So it's the weirdest thing in the world. Got to mind this bloody AI, eh? Yeah, not so intelligent after all, are you, camera?
Boundary Boss, this is my Facebook page.
Yeah, no problem at all. What's your real name? So yeah, we do this 5 days a week, just really to support the trading community and help with all those little things. And then the other thing is, trading's a very, very lonely kind of place. You just sat there in front of a computer or your phone or whatever it is, and there's not a lot that goes on. And as somebody said, it's like trading's like.
Hey, something happened with his camera today, guys.
It doesn't want to work today.
Something is happening today. We don't have any issues of like that.
Everything else is on. My internet's on. My lights are on. My Mac's on. So just the image, just like I said, just because it does this little flip. That's funny.
Yeah, we all have been there, losing money, but the aim of the community is for you to make money. That's why we are here, to support you.
Yeah. You've obviously not been trading with us, and I don't want to knock anybody else or anything else. And it's easy to lose money and blow your accounts, all the rest of it. So what we'll do is, if you join us on a regular basis, we talk about trading and methodology and mindset quite a lot. Because obviously we're not always in trades. And that's what we talk about. So what you want to do is, if you're going to follow the signals, then the only thing we ask you to do is join one of our brokers. If you're going to follow both the manual and the bot signals, you need 2 broker accounts. You can fund them from as little as £250. It is what it is, yeah. And then there's 3 steps, yeah. Place your trade without hesitation. Set your stop loss. Set your TP. Right, 4 steps, manage the trade. Or you could set your stop loss and TP and walk away. So then you've got a defined outcome. You know how much money you can possibly lose and how much you can make. Something in between. And it can sit there for a week for all you can. So we aim to make trading as emotionless as possible and as mechanical as possible. So remove the emotion and make it mechanical, make it based on rules that we set for ourselves and rules that we follow. And everyone in this room and every trader I've ever spoken to, the only time they lose money is when they break their own rules. Yeah, lot size is too high. They stay in the trade for too long. They don't set their stop losses. All sorts of bad habits that we all pick up. But there's nothing to beat yourself up about. Learn and move on. That's all you can do. So if you're interested in joining us, obviously Matthias has told you that just scan that code or give me a shout on WhatsApp or message me or DM me on Facebook, and we'll get in touch and get you set up. So we have a full onboarding procedure that Mateus really takes care of in terms of getting you going. But you've always already trading, so you know what you're doing. And if you've got an account with the brokers that we use, then it's just a matter of sending an email to the account manager and getting it transferred across. Anything I missed, Mateus?
No, perfect. We are on TP1 on the manual trading, and the last signal I refresh, I still on that signal. We are in TP3.
Magnificent.
TP3. I'm holding that to TP4 because I saw that strong movement. And then I'm at BE. I move my stop loss to break even and I book some profits. Now I just have, let's call that runner or whatever, but is the rest of the remain of the trading is there. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know if you start with some group, but they need to teach you those things. TP stop loss is a must. Stop loss you need to have. Yes or yes is non-negotiable. You need to protect yourself. Yeah. And TPs is where when you're blue, you take the TP. You go for it. You take the money.
Yeah, if you join us here, you'll learn all of those things. We'll go through this, and then I just ask questions. If you want to come on camera, we're quite happy for you to do that. We'll send you an invite so you can actually come and talk to us during these sessions. So they're for you, they're not for us. We're not interested. We were trading before this. Mateus and I used to get together every day anyway, face to face. So now we just get to do it in our own comfort of our own homes and get to share this with you. So we were having these conversations. We traded together and ran our business together even before we came on the lives. So it's just an idea to say, shall we open this up to people? And it's been really interesting, really, really enjoyable. And it's brought discipline to us and our own trading as well.
It is, yeah.
And the problem we find generally with trading communities is that they don't really offer any support to you. It's remote and it's Telegram and there's no human interaction. Some of them don't even use their real names and they want you to follow them. So there's none of that nonsense. We just wanted to make it real.
If you're using the machine learning, you can see we still have a buy strong. It's green now. I really like that buy. But even though, protect yourself. Put stop loss always. If the range is really narrow on the stop loss, you can always play with that. But if you do once, keep doing that all the time. Okay? And then go for TPs. We are nearly in TP1 already on the last signal on the last time I refresh. But because I'm already in a buy, I will not keep placing more. I will keep holding that until I want, and that's it. You need to, the same way, you need to make your rules. Okay? You need to have that discipline. Don't keep chasing. Because with the new system, it's so easy for you to make that 1, 2, 3, 4% a day, but you need to have that discipline. Okay? Keep doing the same thing over and over. Stop loss, non-negotiable, always stop loss. Learn how to move your stop loss to break even. Book some profits. Don't leave the money there because it's scalping. Especially if you're using the 5 minutes, it's in and out. And then just wait for the next one. You don't need to wait. You just go and refresh after 5 minutes. Okay? And that's the way to moving forward. Just want feedback. If you are using machine learning, the signals, just let us know how you're doing today. If you make some profits, if you're learning how to move your stop loss to break even, if you book your profits when you have the money there, or if you still struggle, let us know. We are here to support you, to help you guys. And the aim is for you to make more money.
Yeah, just come and join us, Boundary Buds, and the struggle will end. Guys who've been here, people like Ian, I know that are on today, can you just put some comments in that will help this gentleman, what your thoughts are, and then we'll put them on the screen. Because he said he's struggling, and we don't want to see people struggling. It's a big word, so I don't know whether that's financial, whether it's business, so let's give him some support and show that there's a community that works, and we are genuinely building a community, not just saying that we are. So it'd be lovely to hear from you. So I just read out. So he's lost about $1,200. Started trading gold. I don't know about the time, TP, SL. So just entered then lost. Don't know who guided you or if there was any guidance. So guys, I'd really appreciate some comments of support in terms of how you guys are doing here and why people like Mr. Buzz should come and join us. Really appreciate that. So if you're on YouTube, you can message, whatever platform you're on, you should be able to message me and we'll see it. So FB, we're seeing the messages. On YouTube, we see the messages.
On Facebook as well, we can see the message.
Yeah.
As you can see, just to break TP1 on the last signal in the learning. I told you it will be a strong signal. We're still waiting for the 74, nearly there. That was 30 pips, more or less 30 pips from the 29, yeah, 31. But you can see if you can make 30 pips, the probability when it's green is even more. But 30 pips every time. How many times we refresh the button today on the live in 2 hours? Many. And we had one stop loss. Even if you put that stop loss on between the hard stop and the stop loss, I think so on that one we reached the hard stop as well. That means it is a yes stop loss. But other than that, all of them we reach TP1s plus TP2s, TP3s, and that is the end of it. 34, I'm out. I book more profits, was set up. That's it, all clean. And job done for the morning.
Brilliant. So we talked about, just want to summarize, please reach out to us, Boundary Buzz. So reach out to me on Facebook, so we'll sort something out for you. So we talked about swap fees today. We talked about the new system. How have you enjoyed using the new system? And obviously we have some teething problems in terms of people not being able to log on because they use to PU Prime because they're using VPN. But these are just teething troubles that they're easy to solve. So there's nothing. The fundamentals are that are the signals good? and I think that they've been fabulous this morning. Matthias, you've been more involved. How have they been for you?
Great, absolutely fantastic. Today, like you see, I was sharing the signals live. We're not like inventing any signals. We refreshing live, and we saw the potential of it, guys. TP1, CP2, CP3s, and if we talk all those signals, we had one stop loss. But how many times we refresh? At least 20 times or plus.
Yeah.
There is the results. It's in front of you. You just need to keep doing. And if you have any questions, reach out to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You want to put the Telegram group link in there, Matthias, or does a QR code take you there?
It's the QR code. It's the Trades with Khan community. If you scan the QR code.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. You just scan
that. You just need to scan that QR code. And also, time to time, I'm trying to don't put that all the time, but time to time, I will put the banner with Khan's number. You can just copy that number as well. You can WhatsApp Khan. And you have him on Facebook. If you're watching him on Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn or any platform that we are live now, just reach out. We will be in touch.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we try to make the transition for you or the start for you as smooth as possible, as easy as possible. And even we are doing the live 4 hours a day, we still doing meetings 1-to-1 as well. If you need support, just let us know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Time for us to take our leave. So I hope you've had a good morning trading. Hope you continue to trade successfully. We'll be back at 1 o'clock to do this all over again. See what the US session brings to the New York session brings this afternoon, and we shall take it from there. All right. Bye for now. Cheers, Matthias.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Cheers, guys.